Hey, what's up, everybody? We are about 8 minutes out until we're going to get started at the top of the hour. I just want to make sure that you can all hear me and everything is looking good. Looks like Magnus, you were the first one that came into the comments, so hopefully you're still here. Daryl had to catch the replay yesterday. He's here live today. Thank you so much for being here today, Daryl. And I was actually a little late on sending out the reminder email that I'm going live, so hopefully we have a decent show up. But either way, those that are here, you're in for a treat. So sit back, relax, and I'll see you in about 7 minutes. What's up, Sven? Thank you for being here. What's up, Gary? Thank you for making it. We're going to be getting started in about 4 minutes, so right around the top of the hour is when we're going to kick off today, which is going to be the kind of breakdown of what's going on with the One Funnel Away on day 10, which is the whole topic of today was all about order bumps. So sit back, relax, and we'll be back here at the top of the hour. Hey there, Ted. Thank you for making it all the way from Hawaii. Where in Hawaii are you, by the way? What's up, Alan? Thank you for making it. We're going to be getting started here in about 90 seconds, so make yourself comfortable, and we're just going to go ahead and kick things off here at the top of the hour. And today we're going to be talking about order bumps for the One Funnel Away Challenge, so be ready. And if you have any links or anything you need to open up, now's the time to open them up so we can go through them together. All right, everybody. My name is Chris. I'm the founder of Alphapreneur, which is the private community for entrepreneurs that you will help you get the results that you truly want in your life. And today what we're doing is going through a live stream. I'm going through a challenge together with Alphapreneurs that is called the One Funnel Away Challenge. And it is a challenge that's put on by Russell Brunson that really helps you build your first sales funnel or your next sales funnel. And I needed to build a new funnel anyway for Alphapreneur for a new course that I'm actually putting together for all the members of the community. So I thought instead of just going through the challenge by myself, it'd be kind of fun to go through it just in a public facing environment and just kind of share my thoughts about what I'm doing each day. What the tasks are each day. I share my notes with everybody. And if you're watching this live, thank you for being here live. Just let me know where you're coming in from in the live chat. So that way we just kind of know where everybody's at. I'm actually located in Southern Illinois myself. And just if you're watching the replay of this, go back and we're on day 10. So go back and watch some of the previous days if you need to get caught up just to kind of see what you have to do leading up to today. And let me just go ahead and jump over to my screen real quick. And like I said, we're going to be on the One Funnel Away Challenge day 10. And again, this is what you're seeing right here is Alphapreneur. So if you're not yet a member of Alphapreneur to get access to kind of the community that's behind all of this that you're about to see, you can just go to alphapreneur.com. And this is where you can just put in your email and sign up to join Alphapreneur. So once you get in Alphapreneur, this is what it's going to look like. Now I'm actually in a new section that I created just specifically for this challenge called the OFA, stands for One Funnel Away Challenge. So when you go in Alphapreneur, you'll see that we have a dashboard, you've got your challenges, and then we have the OFA challenge. So here on the One Funnel Away Challenge, this is where I'm just kind of keeping track of all the days that we have going on. So I have everything, or I just realized this because I was looking at this before we went live and I was like, oh my gosh, day 10 is not here. But I created day 10. Where is it? But it looks like I have everything sorted alphabetically and day 10 is kind of in the middle, right below day 1. So I need to fix the default sort there to just maybe show, what would it be? To show the oldest topics first. Yeah, that would make sense. And then that would put day 10 at the very bottom. So sorry if you got a little lost like I did. And just also something I want to let everybody know that's watching this. It's a member of Alphapreneur, which, by the way, if you're a member of Alphapreneur, just say member in the live chat if you're a member and you're here live. Something I want to show all the members is there's a new section. I didn't make the official announcement yet about this new section, but it's on the top left here, and it's just called Home. Simple, right? But the way it works is when you click on Home, it's actually going to give you a news feed that is actually a news feed very similar to other social networks you may or may not be a part of, where all of the different spaces and topics and everything that you subscribe to, basically your personal activity inside of Alphapreneur, you now have a news feed where you can actually sort. Instead of going in and out of certain topics and categories to kind of see what's going on, you can choose which spaces and topics and categories to follow. And then you can come in here and sort by latest, new activity, oldest activity, the most engaging stuff that's going on. And you can just come through and take a look and just see kind of everything that's going on inside of Alphapreneur. So we have a lot of new members that are joining, so you can see all the new members that are joining and kind of where they're coming from, which is awesome. And you can also click on their profiles. And when you click on their profiles, it'll actually take you to where you can kind of learn a little bit, more about that person specifically and what they do, what kind of posts they made. You can message them directly in Alphapreneur. So it's just a really, really incredible community of entrepreneurs. So that is just kind of a new thing that I added, which I thought was kind of fun for everybody to see. And then I just want to do a big shout out to all the members that are here live, because if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be doing these live streams live. I would actually be recording these videos ahead of time and then uploading them to YouTube. But since we have members that like to show up live, and it allows me to kind of interact and have fun and just kind of teach off the cuff rather than just kind of making it really robotic and like most training videos are that are out there, we have a lot of fun. So I just want to thank you, Sven, for being here. Sven is a member. We've got June. We have Gary Fraser. We have Charlene. We've got Kat O'Connor. We have Magnus. We've got June. We've got Sue. Looks like just made it in. So thank you for all the members that are just showing up. And sorry if you missed my emails or maybe didn't get any emails. I was having a little bit of deliverability issues earlier today. So that's why we probably have a little lighter crowd while we're here live. But that's what the replays are for, right? So I also have to cut this kind of short too. We're going to keep today's live stream to about 45 minutes or so. Because my wife has to actually go take her mom to the doctor, because mom needs to go to the doctor, and she's going to get some stuff done where she's going to be drugged up, but she can't drive home. So my wife has to drive her home and drive her to and from the doctor. So I actually have to go pick up the kids from school today. So we got to cut it a little bit short, but I promise we'll get through everything that we need to get through. So for the One Funnel Away Challenge, today was actually a really short day. So we're just going to go right into day 10, which again is for the order bump. And if you want to watch the recording of this at any time, you can always do that. I always take the videos and put them directly into Alphapreneur, so you can come and watch the videos in Alphapreneur at your own leisure. And you'll notice if you're watching the video on YouTube, I've got the comments very strategically disabled because I like to have all of the comments for any of the videos that I do and training videos and live streams that I do actually go on inside of Alphapreneur, because I know the comments that people are leaving are people that are active members of the community. And just if I opened everything up and just had the comments open on YouTube, we would have probably thousands of people leaving comments, and I wouldn't be able to get to everybody and give people personal feedback and help and support and all of that. So if you need any help or you want to kind of chime in on any of the sessions that we're doing, you can go into Alphapreneur, you can see the video, and then scroll down and you can also see the comments. So I just made this post, so we already have Gary is leaving a comment here, which is awesome. So thank you, Gary, for already being taking action. So here today we're going to be talking about the order bump. So if you've been going through the One Funnel Away Challenge, you're to the point now where you're pretty much building your sales page, which is going to be the page that you're using to sell your first information product or your next information product using the One Funnel Away Challenge and ClickFunnels, if you're using the ClickFunnels software. And my notes are pretty light because today was a light day. So first we have the one-pager link as always. So you can always click on your one-pager link and be able to see that. And then for my notes, we've got, you basically don't want to have a bunch of upsells. A lot of people, once they get into the whole world of building a funnel, they're like, you mean I can sell something for like $7. People put in their credit card, and then I can make offers before they get to their final order confirmation page, and they can just say yes, and in one click, add that to their order. And yeah, that's how a funnel works. But people get caught up sometimes and put a lot of upsells because it is so easy to sell things. But when you do that, it's easy to get caught up in making a lot of upsells. So try to have like no more than like 2 major upsells. And then if you have to, you can maybe have a couple downsells. So maybe you're selling something as an upsell for $100, and then someone says no to that. Before they see the next upsell, you can then offer a downsell. But okay, $100, maybe it's too much. How about we do an installment plan? So anyway, that's I recommend like no more than 2 upsells and 2 downsells max in a funnel. And then so it's easy to get caught up in making them, but the more you have, the more likely you're going to make people mad. So just try to keep it lightweight. However, there's a new thing that you can offer people that isn't frustrating, and that's what today was all about for the One Funnel Away Challenge, and that was called an order bump. Now with an order bump, this goes where right after when people get to the checkout page, whenever you're trying to sell something, with a funnel, they are going to put in their credit card information, their name, email, if you're shipping something, their shipping address. But then right before or right after they put in their credit card number, then you have this thing where it's like, hey, wait, before you click this button to get this thing, we've got this other thing that you might also like. Do you want to just add it to your order really quick? And then they can just do a little checkbox and add it to their order. And it's a way to really increase your bottom line. Usually a lot of people report 30 up to 50% just by having an order bump, which is really powerful. So that is what an order bump is, and those are my notes. Now, as far as getting into showing you like how to do this and what to do, if you go into the one pager, which again, this link is going to be available for you inside of Alphapreneur, so you can be able to, in just one click, go over to this one pager. Russell has, what is this, a 5-minute video walking you through exactly like where to go in your funnel and how to tweak it and set it up and all that. So we're going to save the how-to videos just to keep these live streams to respect your time, because I really just like to jump right into Q&A, because that's where we kind of shine on these live streams. Is all the people that show up live, I field questions when we get to the end of these live streams, and we have a lot of fun with that. So as far as more of a tactical tutorial, watch that video on the one pager page. And then if you're kind of new to this and you don't even know what an order bump is, if you come down and take a look here, this is kind of what an order bump looks like. So somebody's going to see, let's say, for instance, Russell did an example of his .com secrets book. People say, okay, I'm going to buy this book, $7.95, put in the credit card information. Then there's this area where it's like, yes, I want the audio book too for $37. And they could just click on that little check mark and add it to their order. And then that's it. That's all an order bump is. So as far as things that you can actually use for an order bump, gave you some examples here, and these are actually some really good examples. If you're like me and you just kind of get stuck on stuff like this, and you're like, I don't even know, what to offer, then you can see you could offer an audio file. Could be an audio book, an interview. It could be a complimentary interview that kind of goes with your main product. You could do a behind the scenes video or a making of video. You could do written words, so like transcripts or reports or anything. If you're doing like a video course, you could do give them actually content or idea curations. You could do compiled interviews, templates, contracts, swipe files, checklists, software, all kinds of things. And you can add more if you'd like. But as far as the way this one pager works, they make it where it looks like it's interactive, where it's like, oh, I'm going to do all of this. And that's not what that means. Like, don't try to create more than one order bump. If you're more advanced, maybe you could add 2 order bumps, but to start, just only do 1. So what I want to do is kind of show you, if you're wondering like, well, what type of copy do you use for an order form bump? Like, that's the hard part, is trying to actually think about what do you say in like one paragraph to get someone to, instead of spending $7 that you just did this whole video and this whole sales page for, how do you get them to spend an additional $27 or $37 in like one paragraph? So what they've done is they've included a video here where you can actually click on, and it'll take you over to this fella by the name of Jim Edwards. Does a lot of copy he actually has this thing called Funnel Scripts, and they try to sell it pretty hard through the One Funnel Away program. But like I mentioned yesterday, you don't need funnel scripts. Especially, there's kind of a little hack I'm going to show you. They probably don't like that I'm going to be showing you this, but this is for people that don't want to spend $700 to buy this software to try to write copy for you. So what you can do is when you click through on that one page to watch today's video from Jim Edwards, you'll notice this is let's take a look here. This is an 8-minute video. And what he does is he's going to walk you through how to use funnel scripts which is a software he's going to try to sell you, how to use funnel scripts to create order form bumps. Now, here's the thing about funnel scripts. Funnel scripts is kind of like Mad Libs. If you ever played the game Mad Libs, where it's like you have these cards and it's like, okay, come up with a name for a guy that's middle-aged, whatever, and then you come up with a name. It's okay, now think of an adjective. Now think of a verb. And the way funnel scripts works, they ask you questions, and then it kind of spits out these paragraphs that you can copy and paste that you can then use for your order form bump. Now, the hack I'm going to show you where you don't have to get funnel scripts is this video that Jim shows. I already watched this video ahead of time to kind of show you. He's going to walk you through like, okay, here's Russell's order form bump. Here's what it looks like. If you want to do something like this, let's log into funnel scripts. I'm going to show you how to use funnel scripts. And then what he does here, let me see if I can zoom in. This is going to be hard to see here. It's going to be hard to see because I'm trying to show you a video in a video, but we'll see if we can get to work. So what you can do is about 5 minutes and 46 seconds to around 6 minutes, he's going through and showing you how to use funnel scripts. Well, what he does is he does an example, and for the example, it spits out a bunch of sample text. So there's a couple different elements to the order form bump. There is the button that is like the checkbox button or the checkbox copy. So where it's going to say like, yes, I want this, or yes, give me the software now, or whatever. There's copy for that. Then there's also like the quick offer copy, which is the paragraph text that's really hard to try to come up with. And if you pause and play this video that Jim does, you can see all of the samples that his software spits out. And you can see where it says, yes, I want the blank. Yes, give me the blank. Yes, give me the blank too. So these are the templates. Think of like Mad Libs, and the bold items are the things that he filled out as the example as he was going through the video. So you can actually just, in your mind, think about what it is that you're going to be offering for your order form bump, and you actually can just kind of look at his little templates here and then just put your own order form bump together without having to spend $700 on the script. So anyway, that's kind of, and it gets kind of intense. Like when you come down, you can see there's a lot of text here, but you need to pause and just kind of make the video full screen, and you can actually see like how this would work. So, you know, to read one of these, it says here, I don't want to zoom any, let me see if I can maybe zoom in a little bit further. It's really hard for me to zoom in because it's not letting me zoom in all the way for this for you. But I'll just read one of these. So for a limited time, get the complete perfect webinar wizard for X% off. So right there, think about what is it that you're going to offer for your order form bump? Well, then just use that sentence. For a limited time, get the complete blank for X% off. This blank helps you blank. So this software helps you create the perfect webinar slides at a click of a mouse. So think about the thing that you're going to offer. What does it help people do? And what is it? Is it an audiobook? Is it a video interview? So that you would just say, instead of saying this software, you would say this audiobook or this video interview or this additional training, whatever it might be, and then tell them the benefit. And then it also says, he says without blank. So in his case, hiring an outrageously expensive copywriter. So he actually put in all the stuff you see this bold, he put that in. So you just need to look at this and pause and play the video and think about how you could maybe use his layout for his order form bumps to come up with that on your own. Was this helpful at all, by the way? Because when I saw this today, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he just showed all of his templates for the order form bump. Because then he's always in his video, he's saying, you know, hey, all you need to do is get the unlimited version of funnel scripts, which the unlimited version of funnel scripts is like $700. So instead of spending $700, you could actually just kind of take a look at this video if you like. Cause I mean, he's shown it to you. I'm just kind of making it a little more clear of what's going on and how the software works. So you kind of know what you could do there. Sven says, smart. Good. I'm glad somebody appreciates it. So I was pretty excited to see that and then share that with you. So that is here, let me zoom back out because this is hard for me to see now. Okay, so you can see that's the video. And then below the video, it's like, want the easy button, access order bump scripts. Well, you need the unlimited version of funnel scripts, which if you want to click to get it, $700. So anyway, that's a cool little tip. Ted says, great tip. Awesome. Glad you like it. So what you need to do, and really the whole purpose of today, is that you need to create your order bump. You need to think about like, what is your main offer that you're offering, and then what's your order bump going to be that's going to be complementary to the main offer. An example Russell used today was he actually used the idea of going to a grocery store. And he said that people have said this, but I don't believe this to be true, but it's pretty cool to hear anyway, is people say that the grocery store, the profit is made at the checkout. I don't believe that, because grocery stores actually, they have profit baked into like everything they sell. But what they're trying to, the whole point they're trying to get at is that when you go to any grocery store or gas station, there's a lot of stuff that you can actually buy at the last minute and put in your shopping cart. And that would be the tangible, like brick and mortar version of an order bump. So if you're trying to wrap your mind around this whole idea of an order bump, think of it as something like that. Like if you went to the grocery store to buy food and then there's candy, at the checkout, right? But like why the lady's taking her time swiping all the things so you can take time to kind of look and see what you could add to your cart. That would be an order bump, and it's complimentary. You didn't go to the grocery store for candy, probably. But you might have added candy to your cart because it was there. So anyway, that's a way to kind of think about an order bump. And all you need to do is just come up with one. You don't have to create it just yet. You just need to come up with one and then go into your ClickFunnels template and then kind of add it. And that is what Russell's video was today on the one pager. If we go back up and take a look at this video, the 5-minute video, it's showing you how to do that. So again, I don't want to give you a full tutorial or anything because it's already in there. But basically, if you just to kind of show you where it is whenever you use the funnel that is that he gave you, when was it, yesterday? Gave you to actually go in and be able to, or maybe yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm already lost on my days. But this is the funnel, right? So the very first page, which is going to be the checkout page, this is where you would hit edit page. And then on edit page, it's going to take you to where you can like edit the actual funnel and, build it out to be your page. Well, if you go to all the way to the bottom, you're going to see this little area. This is already all here and styled for you. So all you have to do is literally just click on it and then change your order bump headline, change your one-time offer headline, your one-time offer text, and that's it. And it's all going to be hooked up. So that is, and he goes into more detail about in his 5-minute video, but that's what an order bump is. That's where it is. And then I just showed you in the one pager a little hack and sneaky trick to take a look at what Jim's doing and then to get an idea for a bunch of copy. Now, something else that I actually want to show you is the last thing I actually want to show you today, and then we'll have time for a little bit of Q&A, is how to actually see what people's order bumps are that's actually working really well. Rather than just reading scripts and looking at examples and stuff like that people are telling you to look at, or you need to buy the software to use, it's kind of cool to see what kind of order bumps people are using in real life, right? So what you can do is just a trick here is you could go to, for instance, to Facebook, and you could just search for somebody that you think is selling something that might be using ClickFunnels. So I'm going to just use Russell as an example because everything he sells, he uses ClickFunnels. So just to make this example I'm about to show you really easy. So you're trying to, when you do a search on Facebook, you want to make sure you're looking at pages, find their Facebook page. Once you find their Facebook page, then you want to scroll down, and this works really, you can do this on a mobile device, but it works really well on a desktop computer, which is what I'm on. So you're going to come down and you want to find where it says page transparency. Now on page transparency, you want to click on see all. And then, by the way, you can watch the recording of this in Alphapreneur later. And if you want to leave comments and like if you actually want to take ideas that you want to share on what your order bump copy is going to be, and you want to put share that in the comment thread where this video is in Alphapreneur, please do. And then I will give you feedback, and I'll even help you with some copy and help you tweak your order form bump copy. that's just one of the benefits of being a member of Alphapreneur, is to get help like that from myself and thousands of other entrepreneurs. So when you come here and you see what Russell has going on, what Page Transparency does is you can actually check out what's called the ad library, which is going to be all of the ads that he's currently running on Facebook. And Facebook gives you this ability because of privacy laws and all that. So you just click on go to ad library. So thank you, Facebook, for giving us this. So you can come here and see there's 470 results. That these are 470 individual ads that Russell's running right now where he's trying to sell stuff. So what you can do is just simply click on any of these. So for instance, like this Marketing Secrets Black Book. You can click on see ad details. You can see the ad copy itself, and then you could click on it. It'll take you over to that sales page, so then you can see it, and then you can go through the process. And then if he's selling something, you can see if he has an order bump or not. And then if he does have an order bump and that's on a page that came from an ad that you know he's running traffic to, you better believe that order bump's working because it's on an actual live page that he's sending traffic to. Now, another really cool thing you can do with Facebook is that when you see these different ads that they're running, you can see if an ad has multiple versions. If there's an ad that has multiple versions, you better believe it's not just working, but it's probably really working. So take a look here. You can see like there's one ad. There's 5 different ads using the same creative. Here's another one, the Marketing Black Book. There's 3 ads using that creative. There's another one. There's 5 ads using this creative. So the more that you see that an ad is really being used and there's more variations to it, you really want to go over and take a look at that funnel and go through the process to find what the order bumps are. So to show you some examples, I pulled some up for you just so you can kind of see in real time what this looks like. So for instance, like .com secrets, I went to, you could just go .comsecrets.com and then act like you're going to put in the book so you can put in your shipping information or just put in some generic information. Sorry, Russell. But then when you come in here, you can actually see what his order bumps are off of his .com secrets book. So you can see what the title is, what the description is, and all of that. And these are fancy order bumps. These are like a little more styled. These are more advanced looking than what is actually given to us in the One Funnel Away Challenge, which that's for a whole nother video. I can actually show you how to do these advanced order bumps. Like once this challenge is over, I have some plans for some live streams I'm going to do that are going to kind of complement this challenge. If you want to really make things look sexy, I'm going to show you some really cool ways you can do that. So don't worry about that. I just want to show you how to find the order bumps. Another one is Expert Secrets. So for Expert Secrets, notice you're going to come here. I've already put in my shipping information. Then you can see his order bumps for that. TrafficSecrets.com, you can see his order bumps for that. You could go to NetworkMarketingSecrets.com, which is another thing he's running ads to. You'll see the page is a little different, but you can come down and see his order bump here, which is more of the typical order bump. And you can get ideas. So knowing that he's running traffic to this page and it says, yes, upgrade my order now, that's a very generic title that you could swipe and you could use for your order bump because there's nothing proprietary about that or trademarked. Special one-time offer, get the physical copy of blah, 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 order now. This offer is not available any other time or place. So this is like a great template you could use for an idea for your order form bump. So anyway, that's how you can go out there into the real world and beyond what is just in the One Funnel Away Challenge and be able to kind of see what other people's order bumps are that are actually working. And the reason they're actually working is because they are sending traffic to it. If you don't have anybody in mind on like other people outside of like Russell Brunson and maybe Jim Edwards that might have order form bumps, something else you could do is do some Googling and find out who are some of the previous speakers at Funnel Hacking Live, because there's been a few Funnel Hacking Live events now that used to happen every year. They didn't happen last year because of the coronavirus, but I'm sure it's going to be coming back. But with Funnel Hacking Live, just about every speaker that speaks at Funnel Hacking Live, they do at least $1 million a year. Some do 10, some do 100 million plus a year, and they all use ClickFunnels for all their funnels. So you can actually find the speakers from previous events, look them up on Facebook and go find their funnels. So that is some fun tips that I thought I'd share with you. So let's go ahead. I only have about 10 more minutes before I got to pack up here and then go get my kids from school. Otherwise, they're just going to be standing outside school freezing their butts off because I'm not there to pick them up. So let's go ahead, and if there's any questions, I would like to answer a couple questions now. So let me take a look here at the chat, and Joe Foley says he is a member. John's a member. Stone Vet, thank you, all of you, for saying that you are a member. John says one of the presenters today mentioned that you should do your video in Vimeo rather than YouTube because of ads might put on your video. What format do you use? Yes, I recommend using Vimeo as well for the videos that you're going to be using on your sales pages. Use Vimeo and not YouTube, because here's what happens exactly what you just said is what happens. But if you, to show you, like in real life, if you actually go to inside of Alphapreneur and then you were to go watch this video, I'm not going to hit play on it because we're live right now, but at the end of this video, it's going to recommend other videos that are going to just take people off of like the page they're on to go see other videos. Also, they can click on like subscribe, they can do watch later, they can share, and it'll just do all this stuff that's going to take people off of your sales page. So don't use YouTube as far as your video player. You could definitely get like a Vimeo, just a free Vimeo account, and upload videos to Vimeo and use that. That is definitely something that that I do and something that should be recommended. Thank you all. Sue says, I rarely buy anything in the checkout line unless ice cream on the end cap is 50% off. Sue says 10 plus. Awesome. Thank you. So by the way, because this was again a super short live stream, not every live stream that I do is going to be very long. Again, today's just cut short because of the kids that I got to take care of. But in the future, there's going to be some that'll be a very longer format. There will be some that are short format like this. Still I always like to ask for a rating though, just for like the content that I delivered to you today. Could you give me like for those of you that are live in the live chat, could you just give me like a 1 to 10 rating on the level of content or quality of content that I delivered today? Because that really helps me out on just knowing whenever I do short format, did I like rush through everything, or did I still deliver enough value where you found it valuable? So that is going to help me out knowing that. And then also I want you to know, like, once we're already 10 days in this challenge, we only have another 20 more days left, and they don't count, or they count the weekends, but they don't actually go live on Friday and Saturday, but they count Friday and Saturday as like two more days. So we have less than 20 days. We've got 20, 19, so we have like 16 days left of going live. But once we're done with the 16 days, I've got tons of videos already planned out that I want to do. And I'm going to keep going live every day of the week because I have a lot of other things to teach you that is very both beginner, intermediate, and advanced stuff that is just going to help entrepreneurs in general. Not specifically with sales funnels or anything like that, but a lot of things with psychology and like just cool little tips and tricks and things that I like, what I just showed you about going and finding ads and like how to find and like swipe other people's stuff, not swipe in a bad way, but look at it for inspiration. I have a lot more of tricks like that up my sleeve that I want to share with you. And then also I have a lot of things I want to be teaching that's related to brand ambassador stuff, because the funnel that I'm going to be creating for this One Funnel Away challenge is I'm putting together a new brand ambassador course that is going to be a lot of different things. There's going to be a blueprint, there's going to be scripts, there's going to be swipe files, all kinds of stuff that I'm going to be giving people that want to just be general ambassadors, like brand ambassadors for like their favorite brands. So that is what I'm going to be selling. So I need to create the content for that. And instead of creating the content in like isolation in my lab here in my office, I'm actually going to create the content by going live on YouTube, just so I have like a live audience like you, if you want to show up and then be active in the chat. Sorry, there's a really loud truck drove by. Be active in the chat. That can be helpful. But once I go live and then I'm done, I'm going to actually pull the video from YouTube. I'm going live on YouTube, so that way I can get the interaction with people that are showing up live, because I think it's fun to teach live because of just what goes on in the chat. But I'm going to pull the videos and make them, just pull them off YouTube completely, but then save the transcript and the overlays and use that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of live training that I'm going to be charging money for. But just for being a subscriber on YouTube and being a follower for Alphapreneur, that's one of the benefits. If you haven't done so yet already, make sure you hit subscribe on the YouTube channel for Alphapreneur. Click the little bell icon so you get notifications on like any device that you're on. So that way you can never miss out on like any of this like secret stuff that I have planned after this challenge happens. So let me take a look here at the chat. Sorry for the little rant there. Minus 10 plus. Yeah, daddy duty. That it's daddy duty for me today, which is one of the big benefits of being an entrepreneur and having your own business, is being able to do all this kind of stuff. Thank you, by the way, for Joe Foley and Shirlene and Sue. 10 on the content, 12 for the hat. Thank you. felt like just changing up my look today. This is the look you see here when I'm not dressed like in my Alphapreneur gear. This is kind of like my everyday stuff. I like to wear fun, casual, comfortable hoodies, and I have more hats than I have shoes. I'll say that. I've got a lot of hats. Murthy 10 to the power of 10. Very good as always. Thank you, Murthy. Appreciate it. Cat 10 very valuable. And you did not rush today. Go get the kids. Thank you. I like the shirt also. Thank you, Magnus. It was a Christmas present from Santa Claus. Sue says, smile at Magnus. Awesome. So there's no questions today. So we're just going to wrap it up so I can, I'm not late to get the kids. And I want to just thank you all again for being here live. I'm going to be here live again tomorrow, which is Thursday, January 21st at 1 p.m. Central. So I don't have anything else planned so far on the calendar for tomorrow. So I'm going to plan on making that a little bit longer of a format for going live. So that way I can share some more stuff. I actually have all my slides done that I didn't have a chance to get to today for the video I'm going to be creating for my sales funnel. So I'll even show you all some of the slides now that they're in their final form. And maybe it'll give you some ideas and tips and tricks that you can use for your sales funnel. So yeah, thank you all so much. Kat says, I like you in blue. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you all for being here. And then again, I'll be back here same time, same place tomorrow on the YouTube. Have a good day.